So, I've been gone for a while now, and I haven't really given an explanation for why until just recently on Twitter. I posted a thread about what had happened, and this video is really to just explain that in more detail. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, I realize the gravity of this situation isn't a whole lot. I'm a small YouTuber with just over 500 subs. Most people probably really don't care about this, and if you really don't care about my channel, don't watch through this whole video, it'll bore you. But for the people that do, I owe you an explanation, really. Basically what happened is, with the Mario and Luigi month videos, I burned myself out. They weren't genuine, I wasn't having fun making them, and it just became harder and harder to keep making them. Not because the videos were somewhat difficult to make with how I have my editing style set up, finding the clips and cutting them in. It's nothing that hard, but it's tedious and boring after a while, and I really just wasn't having fun doing it. And I got to the point where I kept delaying it, and I kept pushing it back because I didn't want to do it, but I thought I had to because I made myself think I had to the point where I finally just tried to push it through, and it was too much. It's ingenuine. Like, listen to this. But overall, Superstar Saga gave a good all-around experience to the player. Well done, Nintendo. My voice in that video, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just so ingenuine. Like, I'm just forcing myself to sound like I care about these topics when, well, I do. I like the games, but it's not what I want to make videos about. I mean, maybe every now and then I can make a Mario and Luigi video, but really that's not what I want to make. I want to make different stuff. I want to make what I feel like making, which is not Mario and Luigi videos. I really only did those because I thought that's what would get me the most subscribers, that would get me the most views, because there aren't tons of Mario and Luigi videos out there, so if I do those, then I'll rise and I'll get more subs, but that's not really what it's about. I mean, it's really just about enjoying what you do. It's not like YouTube is some full-time job for me. I don't need to take it so seriously like I was. I was trying to stream every Saturday. I got burned out of that because it was taking away all my Saturdays. I was trying to make videos all the time, and it was just a constant stress on me. It got to the point where, right around here, right after the Partners in Time review, I just broke. I could not make videos anymore, and I just entirely walked away from it. I haven't even touched a video since then. I tried to get Bowser's Inside Story out, and it's mostly done. Like, that'll probably be uploaded one day, because I have very little left to do. All the audio is set up, most of the visuals are set up. I just gotta add a few more clips, and that's done. But it was just too much for me. I didn't want to do it anymore. It's busy right now, so don't expect me to make a whole lot of videos right away, but I want to try to come back, but I don't want to keep making promises. I kept promising Mario and Luigi month V2 that it would come this month, or oh, it'll come this month, or this month, or this month, and I was always walking around with that in the back of my brain, like, oh, you gotta make those videos that you really don't like, gotta make them, and it really wore me down. But honestly, ever since I've left, I felt really good about it. Like, I thought that if I stopped making videos, I'd hate myself for it. And I did for like a little bit, but once it was like, okay, I've passed the deadline, it's done, forget about it, I did feel a lot better. But lately, the past couple weeks, I've been thinking, like, do I want to go back to YouTube? And the answer is I do, just not with all the promises that I know I can't make, or I know I can't keep. So, basically, what I'm trying to say, I put a lot of stress on myself, and just for the record, I'm not blaming anybody but myself. This is an entirely self-made situation that I'm in right now. I put all the stress on me, I made myself do things I didn't want to do, and I brought myself to this situation. It's my fault. It took me a long time to get back in a good place with YouTube, and I feel like I can return now, feeling better about myself. And I know it was kind of crappy what I did. I just left with nothing. I entirely abandoned YouTube. I really didn't say much at all on Twitter until just recently. I pretty much left my Discord server too. Like, I didn't leave it, I'm still there, but I became very absent just because I was so burned out. And I think overall it was for the best because I can now come back and make a video that I actually enjoy. I mean, this obviously isn't the type of videos I want to do. Imagine a channel with just update videos. Hopefully in the near future I could start making stuff that actually makes me happy to make. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't all bad with Mario & Luigi Month. Like, when I finished a video, I felt good about it usually, because I'm like, okay, I did put a lot of work into this, and the end result wasn't bad. Like, compare it with, like, go back to my videos from a year or two ago to my videos now, I've made progress. This has really been a rambling on video, and I'm sorry for it, but I feel like I should put something out there that everyone can see on YouTube, just so people can know what happened to me. Pretty much, I'm okay, I'm fine, but I just got fed up with it, needed a break, I took it, and hopefully I can do stuff that I enjoy again soon. But that's the other thing, I'm not going to say, and in 1 week from now I'll be back. I'm not going to say that, because that's what caused this situation in the first place. I made promises, and then I felt obligated to fulfill them. I will come back when I feel ready to do so. And once I have a video that I like, and I make, and I'm happy with it, then I will come back. But not until then, and I'm not going to promise anything. Because that just, it puts me in a bad place. Sorry if I disappointed anybody with this. I hope you guys can understand. I assume you will. But thank you for sticking with me. Also, on another note, since my break, I have hit 500 subscribers. It happened overnight. There's a YouTuber that I'd consider myself somewhat friends with. We know each other. His name is Timeworks, and he did a shout-out contest for that PewDiePie vs. T-Series video that I did. He did a shout-out contest for that. I placed, and I got a big shout-out, and that brought around 50 new subscribers to my channel. Right around 50 mark, which I was at like 498 before it happened, so that just blew me way past 500. I'm at like 560 something at the time of recording this. So I think I'm gonna be making a 500 special. It's a Q&A. I actually have that on my Twitter. Link in the description for that if you want to ask me questions on there or in the comments of this video. Unless it's a question I deem like inappropriate or too personal, I'll answer all the questions. So if you put it in the comments of this video or in reply to that tweet, it's a few tweets ago, so you'll have to scroll a bit. If you put any questions, I will answer them as long as I deem them appropriate to answer. But yeah, other than that, thank you for sticking with me, and hopefully I can be back doing things I enjoy soon. Goodbye.